Hello, and welcome back to Talk with Tom, where we explore stories, language, and the way words shape our world. In today's episode, we'll be looking at a short fictional piece that explores curiosity, ambition, and self-discovery. Fiction, at its heart, isn't just entertainment. It's a tool for understanding how people think, act, and grow. As you listen, pay attention to the imagery and the language used to express emotion and perspective. Notice how the story uses something as simple as reaching for the stars to represent human determination. Here's the story: The Boy Who Chased the Stars.
There was once a boy who loved to look at the night sky. Every evening, when the world grew quiet, he would climb the small hill behind his home and watch the stars appear, one by one. He often wondered what it would feel like to touch one, to hold a piece of light in his hand. So, he made it his goal. Each night he climbed a little higher, reaching as far as his arms would go. People in the village thought he was strange. They said, "Why reach for something you can never have?" But the boy didn't stop. He kept climbing, not to catch the stars, but to see how far he could go. Years passed. The boy grew older, wiser, and one evening, standing at the top of the highest hill, he looked at the stars again. They were still far away, but the world below looked different. He had seen more, learned more, and understood that sometimes reaching is more important than touching. He smiled and whispered, "Maybe the stars were never meant to be caught. Maybe they were meant to guide me here."
Now let's take a moment to think about that story. The phrase "chasing the stars" works as a metaphor. It represents ambition, learning, and personal growth. The boy doesn't succeed in the literal sense, but his experience changes the way he sees the world. That's a common feature in fiction. The journey matters more than the goal. Also, notice the tone. It's gentle, almost poetic. The language uses repetition and contrast, such as reaching and touching, to show movement and reflection. So, what can we learn from this story? That sometimes fiction teaches us lessons that facts alone can't. It invites us to think, to interpret, and to find meaning between the lines. Thanks for listening to Talk with Tom. Join me next time as we explore another story and uncover what language can teach us about life.